Hello, hello, hello everyone. Welcome back to another video. Alright, let's check it out what we got for you right now. We have quite a modern vehicle for you. We have 1/43 scale resin model Suzuki Spacia gear. Now this model is a hybrid, by the way. And it's exactly a 2019 model. Now, hybrid, obviously, the modern era of new cars, hybrid, electric. And by the way, guys, this is a K car. So imagine a K car hybrid with a turbo. Quite interesting. What I mean by that is because K cars usually are already cheap on gas. They don't consume a lot. And being a hybrid, it consumes even less. And then turbo, it got the kicks, it got the punch, but it's still a hybrid. And it's cute. It's a little like a van type, like a minivan type. You know, this is a very typical car a lot with the K cars in Japan. They're small, but they're tall. With a small engine, obviously, because to be a K car, you gotta qualify a certain amount of the size of your engine. I think 658 cc's, if I'm not mistaken. But it still make them attractive. I don't know, I find them cute. Maybe because they still are, they're cute to look at. I'm not gonna lie, they're cute to look at. By the way, guys, this right here, it's, let's see. The Suzuki Spacia, it came out 2013, the model itself. Now this here is the second generation. The first generation came out in 2013 until 2017. The second generation, the one that we're looking at right now, is from 2017 until now. Basically until 2023. 24 actually, right? But in 2023, they have a third generation. This model specifically, like I said before at the beginning, it's the 2019 model. Alright, let's talk about engine-wise. Like I said before, because it's a K car, it's 658 cc's. And they came up with a CVT transmission. Not many people are crazy about CVTs. They do not have a very good record of being reliable. Some people do not like at all. And I'm one of them. I never drove a CVT, but I read so many bad stories about CVTs that if I have to buy a car, I will probably avoid any CVT transmission because example, Nissan have a lot of issues with those CVT transmissions. And that's just to bring one brand up. Okay. Like it's a turbo, though. A turbo gives them a bit of a kick. You know, it doesn't make them so boring to be driven. No, I see the gear model. I'm not sure. Gear is, I guess, is like a special type of the Spacia. I'm not sure if that's the hybrid. Or gear means because it's a more like sportier look. I can see the wheels are painted the same color as like the roof. And it looks meaner. By the way, I like that color too. It looks really modern. It is a very interesting car. I've never seen them in person. We don't get K cars here in North America. They're exporting them right now, like the older models. And they're quite like, for us, I've seen the K cars in the past myself. But for the North American market, when they export them, like, a lot of people use them as a off-roader, like for their farms. And especially those Cape cars, like the pickups. They're interesting. They're interesting to look at. I'm not sure how comfortable they are, but alright guys, so I'm going to let this car go around a few times and I'll be right back. Alright, guys. You know, I was thinking, in Japan, these cars, like I said, are very popular, and they have a lot of competition because a lot of brands make these little squarish little vans. A few of them that come to my mind right now, the same brand, Suzuki Wagon R, very popular in Japan. Also, Honda makes the Honda N Wagon. Another one from Suzuki is a Suzuki XB. There's a few models out there that has, I think Mazda makes another one, I forgot the name now. But almost every brand, Daihatsu also makes one. Almost every Japanese brand have these type of models. Because I guess they're very, they could fit a lot of people even though they're small because they're tall. And it looks like you can fit at least, I would say at least 5 people. Alright, guys, don't forget to give me that beautiful thumbs up. I always appreciate when you guys do that. Do not forget to click and subscribe. And also, when you comment below, when you click and subscribe, before I forget, click the bell next to the subscribe button. And comment below what you guys think about these cars. Were they sold in your country? If it's not this K-car van, do they sell other models? Do you find them interesting? Do you find them boring, like a box with 4 wheels? You know, a lot of people say, oh, this is a box with 4 wheels. What can it be interesting about it? Hey, everybody got different ideas. Let me know in the comments below. By the way, before I forget, this is a resin model. I said it before. And it's made by High Story. High Story is a brand that's very popular nowadays with these Japanese models. Some older models, some new models. I quite like the brand. I really like the brand. It's quite interesting. They pull a lot of models, and I like that. Alright, guys. So take care of yourselves more than ever, and goodbye.